In this video I'm going to show how we can work on low polygon modeling and how to simulate the Qualith inside this. So if you see this rig, it's a downloaded one, and already the cloth model has been rigged with the bones. So skinning is already done. You're seeing this. So how to work on this? I'm going to show how to work on this. So if you see this one, it has a coat and it has some inside one kind of small one, and there's some hand. If I'm hiding this, there is no body. See how I'm going to simulate this overcoat. So I'm selecting this cloth before doing this simulation. So we need some animation in this mesh. So I'm setting up some animation, small animation. So I'm giving 10 frames as a buffer frame to settle up the cloth in this model. So let me go to 50 frames, extend this one to 50 frames. Small animation showing the set key, and set key. Same on the other hand. So 10 frames for setting, set key. Set key. Set key. Set key. Set key. So we have some small animation over here, and now what I'm going to do is I'm selecting this one. Before that, let me check how it looks in Outliner. So it has a lot of things. So what I'm going to group all the stuff. I'm going to group all this. Group G. Control G. So that now it is clear. Our jacket is separate. So I'm not going to do. I'm just selecting the cloth with this one. So create cloth. So as I said in the last video, so original will be hidden and a cloth mesh will be created. 3 things. So I created one group cloth, creating and dropping this inside this one, and again what I'm going to do is I'm selecting this cloth and I'm going to give a collider. So I'll switch off the joints, select the cloth, create collider, and again I'm creating collider for this mesh cloth and create collider. We have 2 colliders. So next we'll check out our material attributes and the collider. This one. So frame samples will be 6. Simulator attributes, come to simulator. Self collision should be on, and come to the density. So I'm going to increase the density to 0.5, and the stretch resistance I'm reducing to 50 half, and I'm going to bend resistance, I'm going to 0.5, come down, and I'm going to cache it. I'm going to create a folder, specific folder, then I'm going to code 1 over. So create, I can give any name. Let's see what is going to happen. So I'm going to simulate this. Let me simulate this. See what happened. So the cloth has already been came out. So this is because of the collider, mainly because of the collider. So I'll show you what we have to do this. So first, check out the collider. Switch on this. Look at the collider. It looks larger than bigger than the cloth. So we need to bring it down the offset. So I'm just clicking it. We'll bring it down to 0.9. And the same we'll check it for this one. Second collider. So also need to bring it down. So I'm bringing it down to 0.9, right? So I'll switch off this offset, please switch off, and we'll switch off. So again, if you want to again simulate, please always clear the cache before you want to re-simulation. So then again I'm simulating this. See, better. So now we can see this, it's not, penetration is not happening, clear, better, perfectly. It's now being done. So now we are not going to concentrate on the moment of simulation of the cloth, how it's smooth and all this. Just I'm going to show you how to take down, work out this one. So next, what other thing is, if anything getting penetration. So I'll show you one more example. So see here, we see detail. So it is getting penetration. So collide with the collider. So how to get rid of this? So we have a technique. So every time it's not going to be 100% for us, the simulation is not going to happen 100%. So we need to work on manually also for getting the output. So what I'm going to do is from the 6th frame, let me work from 6th frame. So right click this, and I'm going to paint the sculpt. I'm going to sculpt this, the sculpting, my sculpting tool basically. So I'm going to mirror, I switched on the mirror option, so both will be mirrored at the time it will be done. So I'm going to push down. So you know how to work on this. So just I'm going to reduce this one a little bit, and reduce this a little. Again, I'm just going to work on little. I'm going to work like this. Again, you go back to the cloth. Again, you come to the quality menu. There is something called update tweaks. So you need to update tweaks. So I'm going to the next frame. So every frame you need to do whenever it is getting penetrated. If you can't able to do, you have to come back. You have to do manually this one. So this is the one more way where we can work on, can get rid of this penetration with the collider. So again, I'll select this, squat, and update tweaks. So why we are giving update tweaks is that cache will be updated. See there. So when you're working from 4, 5, it's been penetration. 6th, see this, nothing has happened, and 8, 9, 10. So throughout this one we are going to do this one. Whenever it is getting penetrated, whenever we are getting this one, you need to work on this. So always make it the auto smooth is on, and whenever it's getting penetration, you can check it out. See this, we're getting backside, so a little bit wherever, whichever frame you're gonna put this, we need to use it perfectly. Then again, minute, you need to tweak it. Update tweaks, this for deep tweaking purpose, the cache update tweaks. So you need to work on throughout this one. Now after completing all your simulation and your this one, so we need to create you need to bake this for taking out this one. So what I'm going to do is, Qualatha has an option. We can do it in the baking in two ways. One, we can do it in Maya, or we can do it in Qualatha. So come to Qualatha. So we can do it with this one. It's a big mesh per frame. So once you click this, it will ask you for the option. So I'm just creating the mesh. Go inside, and I'm going to create a shoddy mesh. You can give it any name you can give it. It's going to be in Maya ASCII format or Maya format. I'm going to save this. See this, it's going to be doing this mesh. Once you're done, so you can open a Maya, fresh Maya. You can give this one fresh Maya open. You can, as a reference file, you have the shirt obj file. You can bring the obj file outside. So you have your fresh file, doesn't have anything with this. So this file will be going for rendering purposes. Once you are done, so you can bring here, connect objects. You can go to cache. You can select that one where you're done the mesh. Yes, so we are done the shutty mesh. So I'm just going to open this. So it's been done with the 0. So I'm going to be in the 0 mesh, and again. So per frame caching, start time will be 0. So just see this, you can see our how many frames we are done. So 50 frames you gotta go here, mesh. After this, what you can do is you can smooth this one. So I'm going to smooth this. I'm going to give a smooth for this, so I can give a division sum to 2. I'm going for this 2. Now we can see the shower wall one. It's been animated simulation. Perfect. Hope you are understand of how your mesh has been from low polygon to high mesh. It's been transferred. So I have used the download model for this explanation, simple of explanation. Thank you for watching.